Hey everybody, back again. I'm a little hot. Ugh. Um, I finally finished filling my network rack. And then doing the networking. So I have two 16 port 2.5 gigabit switches with two 10 gig SFP ports. So I have one downstairs so the internet goes from my ISP to my wireless router up here, and then from the wireless router back down to the switch downstairs. And then that switch kind of feeds, like everything in the house. And then I have a 10 gig optical cable going from that switch up to the switch in my office. And then that switch feeds everything in my office. Um, um, so, uh, so here we go. I gotta get some other stuff. I want to get a couple more shelves. And I want to get a patch panel with some patch cords. Clean that up a little bit. And then I gotta get a UPS for down in the bottom. And then just a couple of plates to go across the bottom of the area that's not filled in to, cover up all the mess on the floor. And, but, I don't know, I need to get my server in there. So, I've got it over here on the floor. Obviously, this, case here, is not going to fit, inside the rack. So, I picked up this cheap server case. So now, I'm gonna attempt to put that into that. So, obviously I'm not gonna fit all of this in there. So what I might do is I think I'll cut the loop down to a single loop. Just use one pump and one rad. Because that should be sufficient. The system doesn't go under any kind of load that generates an excessive amount of heat. And if I need to, I'll throw the secondary rad externally somewhere. I'll hang it off the back of the rack if I have to. But then I also picked up a 10 gig neck that I gotta put in here as well, so that I can run. I've run two SFP 10 gig cables up here, optical cables. So one feeds the switch, and the other one will feed the server. And later on, because there's still an SFP port available on this switch, I'll get another card and another optical cable, and I'll run that to my editing rig, and that way I'll have 10 gig data transfer between the server and the editing rig. But yeah, so I'll get started on this, and once I've gotten most of it there, I'm not going to bore you with draining the loop and disassembling. I mean, it's draining a loop and it's taking apart a computer. Well, we've all seen it. Once I get most of it transferred over into the new chassis, then I'll come back and we'll go from there. So there we go. I got managed to get everything inside. Yeah, the wiring's a little messy, but you know, what can you do? Excuse me. I would have to cut the cables and repin them and everything to get them so that they were, you know, that's another that's future Corey problem. But yeah, I got it all plumbed up. Got the D5 pump down in the corner there, and then just a single rad with push-pull in the front. Yeah, right now I just got the fluid running, trying to get the air bubbles, as much of the air bubbles out as I can. Took me a while to get it to this point. It's like back in the day, you know, when water cooling wasn't really a thing yet, and we didn't have, like, you know, the equipment you have today, and you know, one of those things being a reservoir. You know, reservoirs aren't necessary, but they help you to prime the system and to remove the air. So without a reservoir, I had like an airlock in the pump. It took me I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes to, you know, just pick it up this way, tilt it that way, add a little fluid, tilt it another way, tilt it the other way, add a little more fluid. But yeah, I mean, you can see the coolant's running through there, but there's quite a bit of air bubbles. I really should have cleaned the blocks out. They're kind of gunky, but like the flow isn't impeded by the, you know, again, future Corey's problem. But yeah, once that's all good and, you know, I don't see any major leaks, I'll throw the hard drive plate in and then put the top on, and I'll get her installed in the rack. And we got the 10 gig NIC. Yeah, so yeah, so after that's done and I get it in the rack, I'll come back. Okay, all done. She's in the rack. Oh, looks good. Fully decked out. Yeah, I might have to, you know, move things up a notch, so I can fit a UPS down there. And then, yeah, with enough space for everything in the bottom and to cover over the, you know, the wiring and whatnot. But, yeah. Wow, it's only 11 o'clock and I started all this at 3 o'clock. Well, that's how she goes. Anyways, thanks for watching.